Hi everybody, this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. This is going to be a multi-purpose video. One, this is evidence that a hole was drilled in my nonprofit building. And what the criminals have been doing is they have been tapping each one of the nails that were covered in paint to cause the paint to fall apart. They also drilled a hole that I tried to repair. I'm in the underside of the building. Again, this was a new building when it was delivered in July of 2019. But this is what the criminals do, the Luciferian Satanist witches. And you can see that, folks, that did not happen naturally. But anyway, I want to mention something that has been in the news. A lot of people aren't talking about it. On Tuesday, the Supreme Court heard an oral argument in Gonzalez versus Google, a case about Section 230, which generally provides immunity for tech companies from liability that may be caused by content posted by users. And this is referring to YouTube, folks. YouTube this week removed, or allegedly is going to remove, the dislike button. And I couldn't be happier, although some huge YouTube creators are not happy about it. I don't understand why. The way I look at it is, if you don't like somebody's content, move on. Why hit a dislike button to prevent that video from being seen by other people? And if the content is so egregious, if it's egregious meaning that it contains pornography, abusive practices like shooting people in a firing range with their faces from other YouTube creators, if it's offensive like that, then you report that to YouTube for harassment, bullying, and terrorist threats. But why have a dislike button? So you either like it or you don't. So you hit the like button or you don't hit the like button. That's how I look at it. That's the way I deal with things in life also. That goes with dealing with people. If I don't like somebody, I don't want to deal with them. Period. I'm gone. I won't look at you. I won't talk to you. That's the way I've been in my life. It's sort of like going through a divorce. Sometimes you remain friendly with the person you're divorcing, and sometimes you don't. And sometimes you'll never see them again, and that's fine. That's how I look at it with content. I receive emails from so many people. I don't have the time to read them all or listen to all the videos. I'd never get any work done. So if there are videos that are offensive or that are not useful, you delete it. Move on. That's how I see it. But this goes along the lines of what a subscriber mentioned this week, how YouTube is going to be held liable for not allowing targeted people, watch-listed people, non-consensual watch-listed people. The evidence that we put out there is to save our lives and to warn other people. And when you have cyber stalkers like Gorilla Boy, who's paid to stalk and harass and discredit the real watch-listed people, it is a problem. It's a huge problem. And YouTube should be held responsible for not getting rid of these predators. And that's what they are. A stalker is a predator. Okay? There's nothing good that comes out of stalking, ever. These people have a problem. It is called obsession and compulsion. Obsessive, compulsive people do things without thinking. They do things automatically. There's no stop button. There's no stop, wait 3 seconds button. There's something inherently wrong with the personality. And speaking of that, this last week, I had to take down 2 videos. Now, I download a lot of videos. I don't always remember who I downloaded them from, because usually when I download it, I'll immediately post it And the process is this. I'll go and look at somebody's channel, and if the content is old, I'll try to download it and put it through YouTube's screening. For anybody that has a YouTube channel that has uploaded videos, YouTube goes through a process. It takes, I don't know, about 10 minutes, sometimes longer. They check to see if there's any copyright or trademarked information. You know, every once in a while, if you've got a clip of a music clip that's not authorized for use, sometimes it will come up as a copyright, but it's not a strike. It says that, you know, it's copyrighted material, but you're free to use it. It doesn't affect your channel. And then there are other copyrights where somebody claims the copyright to it and wants you to take it down. No problem. My email address is located on every one of my videos. It's also, it's located in the description box. So this week, I received 2 messages from YouTube that some person claims the copyright on one item, that I can contact them, etc. So I did. I contacted the person. Not that I was going to keep it up. I mean, if they sent me a message through YouTube, they obviously were not copacetic to my utilizing it for any reason. So I contacted the alleged creator, and I say alleged because I didn't download the content from that person. I downloaded it from someone else who also had his content. So I sent him an email, and I said, I received a message from YouTube about your video. I said, I already ran it through YouTube, and YouTube said that there were no copyright issues, so I uploaded it. I said, I would have appreciated if you would have contacted me first, and we could have worked things out, and I would have explained to you that I already went through the copyright process with YouTube. Well, I received the nastiest response. And I'm going to tell you this, folks. I'm not going to tell you who it is. It's a guy. And he seems like a youngish guy, maybe in his 30s. And the video that was taken down was about the stalking of a narcissist, etc. So you will see that it's no longer there. And that means when the video comes down, your comments disappear as well. So the video is gone. And the guy was just so obnoxious. And then I realized, I remember the video because I still have it downloaded. And I remember when I downloaded it, I did not remember to jot down who I downloaded it from. But when I went to this guy's channel, it was definitely not him. In fact, I had seen his channel, and I saw his face, his comments, and what other people commented, and I thought, this is not somebody that I remotely want to share information with. And then I realized all of his videos, this was not his information, folks. You know, there's something called GPT now. You don't have to be a doctor or a lawyer or a psychologist to create videos with information as if you are one. In fact, there's a huge problem with this in the academic community. You know, I worked very hard on my master's degree. I was a divorced single mom, raising my daughter, and going through graduate school, paying for it, doing the research and stuff. It's a procedure and it's a process, and it teaches you a lot. It teaches you how to do research. It teaches you how to think critically. It teaches you how to be disciplined and set up your day. It teaches you how to actually write grammatically correctly and spell without spell checking. You know, it teaches you all of those things. With this GPT and all of these tools that these younger YouTube creators are utilizing, they don't have to know anything. They can cut and paste keywords into GPT, and AI will automatically create a whole paragraph, a whole narrative, correctly, grammatically correct, intelligently. And it is deeply disturbing. I mean, of course, it sounds like a wonderful tool to most people. But what you're reading in many of these YouTube creators is not authentic. You're getting the information from a computer. You're getting the information from AI. And guess who programs AI? A lot of the targeted people, a lot of the watch-listed people who are tagged because of our DNA. Okay? They're tagged because many of us are of high intelligence, high IQ, high creativity. And I know for a fact, because I've got photos of it, that AI was drawn above my house on the inside of one of my windows. I believe I'm a test subject for artificial intelligence. And it was written in my house at 52 Sutton Drive, Manalapan, New Jersey, 07726, in a house that I lived in for 30 years as original owner. The point is that there are a lot of YouTube creators out there that are not psychologists. They've never gone to school. They don't have the education, but with the right keywords, they can plug it into a program and generate a video with cute little artsy-tartsy artwork that they didn't create either. That some algorithm and program created for them that they could post online, get lots of likes and stuff. This nasty person that emailed me 3 times is one of those individuals. He's not a psychologist. He's not a nice person. And I guarantee that he didn't locate that video on my channel because I usually change the title. So I change the title on my videos to make it mine after I've listened to it, so that my viewers can understand it. So I guarantee that Gorilla Boy, who's been stalking my channel, is the culprit. Because since December, somebody has been downliking all of my videos as soon as they're posted, literally within 10 minutes. It'll go from 100% to 60%. And I've heard from other subscribers who said that this has happened to them as well. So you know what, YouTube? Thank you for taking down the dislike button. I think the dislike button needs to go. You either like the video and watch it, or you don't watch the video. Watch time is just as important, right? View time is important. And each time an individual clicks on your video and watches it to the end, and also comments, that is a plus for all the YouTube subscribers, especially when you click the like button and get the notifications. So that's my little mini rant about ChatGPT, the phony YouTube channels out there looking to make a quick buck on artificial intelligence. And you know what? Good for them for being creative enough to use all the tools out there to fake it till they make it. I'm not a fake it till you make it kind of person. I'm too old for that. I worked very hard in my life to make it to where I was before I became targeted person. I became targeted by the technology, the home break-ins, the vandalism, the asset stripping, the trauma-based mind control. So to all the watch-listed human, covert human experimental subjects, test subjects, just think that your creativity and intelligence was utilized to create ChatGPT, AI, artificial intelligence. And for all these youngsters that are on YouTube creating videos, they don't know where the AI came from, do they? Where do those thoughts and beliefs and feelings and creative ideas come from? You think they came from all the scientists and technology people? I'd like to hear your comments down below. And if you've had any experience with ChatGPT, I'd be curious to hear what they are. It's the downfall of society, folks. Why would anybody go to college and perform research, real hard research, and write that paper, right? It's a 2-year process of writing a research paper, generally. Some people can do it in a year. But imagine, folks. So to that nasty YouTube creator, hey, you know what? What works for you doesn't work for me. I like to do it the old school way. And maybe I won't get as many likes or clickbait or whatever, but I'm also not a malignant narcissist the way he is. So be really careful, folks. When you click in psych in the search on YouTube, and do an experiment, and you will see how many psych channels pop up. And half of those people don't even have a psychology degree. But they're talking about it because, you know what? It's what interests people. People are interested in psychology. And there are so many dysfunctional relationships out there, and people are trying to understand what it was like, why they were attracted to the narcissist. Narcissists tend to attract empaths, folks. Right? They tend to attract empaths, the people that are feeling and caring, etc. Because they despise it. They hate it. They despise those qualities in the other individual. But I digress. So I'm very curious to hear your comments below. It's actually 75 degrees now. I'm picking up branches that have fallen down. It's very windy here today. And I'm going to have to close the gate. My birds have been on their best behavior. And I have some really bad news. My little scissor beak boy, he died. He died yesterday. I found him dead in his coop. Although the previous day, I noticed a ruckus like right here. And his 2 brothers were beating up on him. He's very small. You know, scissor beak, he has a very hard time eating. So I have to cut his beak, and I was giving him cat food and stuff. But unfortunately, he died. And the worst part about it is I didn't get a chance to bury him. So I left him outside in a box. And I went back in my house.